They were teenagers when they were convicted for their role in the 2015 murder of an Albuquerque man in his driveway. Now, doing prison time as adults, News 13 reveals on special assignment they're causing more trouble. News 13's Lizzie Mitri gives you a look at what is going behind those prison walls.
Taking a look behind bars, records show Jeremiah King and Christopher Rodriguez are still getting into trouble. They're convicted on charges including aggravated burglary with a deadly weapon and King for first-degree murder for what happened in 2015. Police say the then 16-year-olds were breaking into cars and homes in Northeast Albuquerque with 4 other boys when Stephen Garrick encountered them in his driveway. King is convicted of shooting and killing Garrick.
He was at his home and he was protecting my mother. And if he hadn't done that, my mom would be dead too.
The family followed court proceedings closely, hoping for justice for Garrick.
I will never have him back.
Bernalillo County District Court Judge Brett Lovelace could have put the shooter behind bars for 30 years. Instead, King got 25 at his sentencing, where he promised to change his ways.
I can't do much but say sorry. I could prove it by doing good while I'm in prison.
Now, more than 2 years later, we figured we'd see if he made good on that promise. What we found was hundreds of pages of disciplinary records from the New Mexico Department of Corrections. An investigation last November links him to an assault on an inmate at the state prison in Hobbs. And records show King got caught twice with homemade alcohol, or hooch. That, plus regularly skipping out on his GED class, totals to more than a dozen infractions that have cost him phone and visitation privileges. Meanwhile, King's friend, Rodriguez, is serving 14 years in the state pen. At his sentencing, Judge Lovelace said Rodriguez's behavior behind bars while awaiting trial showed he's not sorry for what he did.
What you have to do is decide what kind of life do you want to live. Do you want to live a life of crime? Do you want to live a life where basically your family always sees you in jail?
Unlike King, Rodriguez never vowed to be on his best behavior. In fact, you might remember he was the one who gave everyone the middle finger in court at one point. This is what he's up to in the state pen in Santa Fe. Rodriguez is accused of joining 4 others in a second-floor prison cell to assault an inmate. Video shows him quickly get out of there afterwards, jumping down the stairs. A hearing officer recommended he lose 4 months of good time as punishment. And this probably doesn't come as a surprise to Garrick's family, who had strong words for Rodriguez 2 years ago.
He's an animal. He'll always be an animal. We just put him in a cage for a little while. And then he's going to get out. And then he's going to hurt one of us again.
On special assignment, Lizzie Mitri, KRQE News 13.
Rodriguez was moved up to level 6 at the state pen. That is the wing that houses the worst of the worst. The 4 other teens were sentenced as juveniles for that night of so-called mobbing that led to Garrick's death.